China's food delivery war, the billion-dollar food fight. To defend its e-commerce territory, JD.com, often referred to as China's Amazon, has fired the first shot. It poured 10 billion yuan into the market, subsidizing its new business branch, JD Food Delivery. In the bid to capture the large share of the high-frequency daily purchasing traffic, its goal is not to make profits here, but to cultivate frequent usage habits for its e-commerce app. To attract consumers, it announced the promise of JD Food Delivery, forever no more than 5% profit. This move was like dropping a heavy stone into a calm lake. Food delivery riders were the first to feel the ripples. A rider from Meituan dubbed China's Uber Eats in some comparisons, shared his experience after the subsidy campaign. I immediately noticed a share drop in Meituan orders, especially for milk tea and coffee. Meanwhile, JD had too many orders for its own riders to handle, so it distributed them to Meituan and Eleme's riders, allowing these riders to benefit as well. After months of preparation, Eleme, a subsidiary of Alibaba, sometimes called China's eBay, fired the second shot. On July 2nd, it invested 5 times more, flooding the industry with 50 billion yuan in subsidies. Free breakfast coupons and free milk tea vouchers were everywhere, sending consumers into a frenzy. Some even joked, "No coupons, no breakfast. I'd rather starve." Another said, "I brought 2 large breakfasts, one for free, and that will be my lunch." In China, the average price for a single meal set is around 30 yuan, about $4. But during this subsidy war, 8 to 10 yuan coupons were available almost every day. I set 3 alarms just to grab its discounts, setting alarms to grab deals more punctual than clocking in for work. I have bubble tea stocks in my fridge that will last a year, which cost so much less. I'm getting fat. Who is going to take responsibility for my weight gain? Meituan, the biggest player in the food delivery sector, could no longer tolerate the provocation. It fought back immediately 2 days later. Normally, it subsidized 30 billion yuan annually, but this summer it added 10 billion yuan in just 1 month. The market grew increasingly frenzied, and food delivery merchants were no exception. To maximize profits from the platform's subsidies, some milk tea shops launched mega packs. However, not all businesses benefited from this subsidy war. Some restaurants and shops were forced to join the promotions. On the surface, their order volumes soared, but behind the scenes, they struggled. They faced staff shortages, ran out of ingredients, and were exhausted from overwork. If they failed to deliver orders on time, their shops' ratings dropped rapidly, which could harm their long-term business. Some couldn't keep up and had to put up temporarily closed signs. Amid this chaos, the platform giants accused each other of unfair competition, blaming one another for the extreme rivalry. While they claimed innocence in words, their hands kept distributing coupons non-stop. Finally, on July 18th, regulators stepped in. The State Administration for Market Regulation summoned the platforms for talks, ordering them to compete fairly in a way that benefits both food businesses and consumers. It was like a loud command to the brawling crowd. Calm down. Today, the war has subsided, and the market frenzy has eased somewhat. Who really won this battle? Consumers got great deals, riders made quick money, platforms spent billions, and food businesses were squeezed from all sides. In the end, there are no real winners among these three platform giants, in my opinion. If money can draw consumers in, it can also drive them away someday. Money may cultivate short-term habits, but it will never build brand loyalty. What do you think?